Good morning, Mr. Chair and committee. I'm here to present Assembly Bill 392. First, I want to thank the chair and committee staff for working with me and my office on amendments for AB 392, and I'm pleased to accept the amendments. I believe the collaboration between our offices show that this is a bipartisan issue and, importantly, a bipartisan solution. AB 392 tackles the non-consensual sharing of sexually explicit media and sexually explicit content of minors to a pornographic site. Let me explain. Fundamentally, this bill is about protecting minors and ensuring consent. In our hyper-technological age, it's extremely easy for individuals to upload non-consensual sexually explicit materials online. Every single person here has a smartphone capable of uploading, sharing, and saving such content. 1 in 12 people is a victim of image-based sexual abuse, and anyone can become the next victim. Once sexually explicit media is uploaded online, it is nearly impossible to remove it. The legislature has passed a number of worthwhile measures to provide protections for minors and victims who have had their sexually explicit content either recorded or shared online without their consent. However, a core issue which has not been addressed is the identification of the uploader and holding websites which host such media accountable. Therefore, to address these issues and protect Californians, AB 392 does 4 things. First, consent is defined in 3 parts: that an individual consented to being recorded, that an individual consented to the sexually explicit material being uploaded online, that the individual was not a minor, as minors cannot consent. Second, this bill would require that before adult content or media is uploaded, the uploader must sign a statement under penalty of perjury that each person in the media was not a minor, that the individual consented to the media being recorded, and that the individual consented to the content being put online. This component will address a key issue by taking steps to prevent media from being uploaded in the first place. This is crucial, as once content is online, as I said, it's extremely difficult to remove it. Third, AB 392 requires that if an operator receives a complaint that the individual within the media was a minor or did not consent to the content being recorded or uploaded, then the operator must remove the video within 48 hours. And finally, this bill allows an individual who did not give consent or who was a minor at the time of recording of sexually explicit content to bring civil action against the operator of the pornographic internet website and the user who uploaded the content. We need to hold these platforms and those uploaders accountable.
Hi, my name is Uldouz Wallace. I'm an actress, activist, and survivor of the 2014 iCloud hack leak. My private photos and a video were stolen, leaked, and spread across the internet, and it destroyed my life. I spent over $1 million of my earnings trying to remove non-consensual content with zero support, not from family, friends, or nonprofits. Everyone watched me drown, and instead of handing me a rope, they just pushed my head down even further. When I was younger, I wasn't considered beautiful, but when I got older, suddenly people said I was. And apparently, that meant that I deserved to be exploited. Just existing made people want to destroy me, and this is happening to women everywhere. No matter how good we are, how many rules we follow, it's never enough, and we're tired. But what's happening to children is even more horrific. They're violating babies and toddlers and uploading those videos to adult sites. Parents are left to find the abuse of their own children online and relive that trauma just to try to get it taken down. Survivors live with that trauma and pain every single day, like it just happened all over again. Men are suffering in silence too. Many I've spoken to carry the shame of their exploitation alone. That kind of silence is ending lives. In current laws, allows this kind of abuse to be uploaded. Now, what kind of sick laws allows this kind of abuse to be uploaded in the first place? And the biggest disappointment has been the nonprofits. I expected adult sites to be complicit, but not the organizations that claim to help. They re-exploit survivors, collect donations off of our stories, and then do nothing. I came from the entertainment industry, but the nonprofit world made Hollywood look kind. And now with AI, non-consensual content is being created from a single photo from your social media. No one is safe, and anyone can become the next victim. That's why we need the Protect Act. It's the only bill that blocks non-consensual content before it gets uploaded to adult sites. It requires age and consent verification so children, women, and men are protected before the damage is done. The adult sites already have this technology. They're just not required by law to use it. I have over 10 million followers, but at the last hearing, when the Protect Act passed unanimously, it was the first time in my whole life that I truly felt heard and seen. And that's all survivors want, to be seen, to be heard, and to be protected. No more placeholder bills, no more performative activism. Pass the Protect Act now. It's common sense and it's long overdue. Thank you.
Thank you,